You gotta be exaggerated for people. You can't sit here every day and talk about, yeah, today I lost my.
Yeah.
You,
People want to see a train wreck.
get the
I want to.
fuck
I
out
want
of
to
here.
see two trains crash into each other. Like just stand there on the side of the train tracks and just watch them go really
I ain't gonna lie,
fast.
that's
That's
why I
what.
was looking at the FOUSEY shit though. Cause
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this nigga's a train wreck.
Yeah.
This nigga's gonna, and I think that, yo, you hit the nail on the head. Him being a train wreck is why niggas are watching, because they're like, what the fuck is he gonna run into next?
He was arguing with the cops, getting arrested. He made a fake. He doxed himself in a hotel.
Yeah, he doxed himself, right?
How you do that? How you dox yourself? And then try to pretty much sun the cops, quote unquote. Call them
Yeah, and
bitch ass niggas
then
because they're not doing their job. You have to make a fake call saying, "Oh, I gun in my head, help me," type shit. Like, what are you doing, bruh? That's not man. He knows exactly what he's doing. This is all for clout. You know how many times Fousey's career has died and been resurrected like a goddamn cyborg? He's
He's
he
supposedly
did
he's
that.
one of the first original content creators.
He
This
started
is
in
what he's
March of
claiming.
2011.
That's what he's claiming. He's claiming. Hey yo, you ready, yo-yos? Are you ready?
Are you ready for
No,
your blessing?
I
Hallelujah.
still
Thank
look
you,
a little
Jesus.
blurry. What?
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
Always gotta thank God, bro.
Yep. Are we starting right now?
You can start. Yeah, I'm just gonna fix mine.
Well, while he's fixing that, we're just gonna go. What's up, everybody? And the camera's not on me, but you know, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Richard Picasso,
There you go.
and I'm here with Mr. Out of Character,
Hey yo,
or as he's on my phone, Attacker Rackers.
what you name me on your phone?
It's out of character, but the phone it comes up as Uda Attacker Racker.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. Like I tell you, the Instagram. Whenever like hit the Instagram up, it says Richie loves Siles. I'm like, what? Right?
There's not even an S.
Richie loves Siles.
Richie Osiris.
I don't know, though. This is crazy. Siri got a mind of her own, though.
Oh, well,
You
we
seen
we
that
wait,
South Park episode?
which one?
I think it's during COVID, and the dude comes back to South Park as an older man, and he has Alexa,
Hmm.
but Alexa's a real woman. So he's arguing with the bitch, and he just tells, "Yo, just go away," and she just disappears into like to the dashboard. She disappears into like her little cubicle and shit. Like, but she's actually trying to. Maybe she goes something along the lines like, maybe you're just going to face your emotions and the young things the things that you went through when you were younger, and now you're just gonna. And he's like, "Shut the fuck up! Nobody asked you for all this. Nobody asked you to take. Yo, go back in your
Like
one day.
one day we're getting
It'll
there.
be there."
Give me like 20 more years. We'll get
Talk to him, Rich. Introduce the pod, yo-yos. You're back.
Yes, I'm back. What's up? I'm back.
You're back.
It's been what 2 weeks?
How you feel?
Tired. I'm still tired.
You Japanese? You feel Japanese?
I didn't turn Japanese. I felt Japanese a little bit because it felt different and
Okay.
awesome to be in such an amazing country. I was in Osaka for the World Yo-Yo Contest, that you can see by my shirt.
Uh-huh.
The official 2023 World Yo-Yo Contest in Osaka, Japan.
Talk to him.
Sponsored by the head sponsor, Cloud Native. I got so much crazy content out there. Not outside of the yo-yoing, just the culture and the lifestyle out there. It's just so, just so awesome. It's just like it's so different. Like from mostly from New York to get out there to experience like you know a different part of the world that you never would expect. You know, just just the environment itself. Like so many vending machines, so many little ramen shops. Like
This
down,
nigga's in love with the vending machines.
that's all there was is vending machines like on every single corner. I told you, me and Joey. Shout out to Joey Lambs. He came with me on the trip. We had so much Pepsi, so much Coca Cola, so much like water there, like this water. Like there was no Poland Springs that we saw, or no Deer Parks and no Dasanis and stuff. We we saw regular like drinks with shit we couldn't read on the cans. Like we didn't know what the hell was in it. We just drank it and we thought, oh, this shit tastes mad good. They have the thing there. They had a fucking latte drink from this machine that I wish they had hit. That shit was like 10 times better than Starbucks. I was like, it felt like Starbucks times 10 in a can. It was in a vending machine. This should cost me like 180 yen, which is like I think like around less like a dollar some change. It was fucking incredible. The contest I was there from. The contest was Thursday to Sunday. Amazing performances, like such to meet people that I've only met online or known online for so many years. To finally meet them in person and to be recognized, that was like a little notoriety thing for me. Like, oh, it's you. What are you doing here? Oh my God, it's you. Like, yeah, it's me. I didn't expect I'd be here either. And
Oh, really? Did you get noticed by a lot of people as well?
yeah, the moment I like went to, they had like a pre-meeting on Thursday at this space called Fun Space Diner, which was really dope. That's where all the yo-yoers like around the world met before the contest before, and the food was dope. The vibes was there. It's like meeting all these people, meeting all the people online from United States, and
Okay.
then meet people from every single country from Indonesia, Malaysia, Japan, Australia, freaking UK. You know,
You yo-yo people really came out, huh?
yeah, all the yo-yo people came out because we haven't had an actual indoor, like an actual yo-yo contest, like meetup since 2019.
Okay.
It was all like online. They had an online World Yo-Yo contest like in 2021 and 2022, but to actually physically see people, and like for me, like I didn't really start like getting any type of true notoriety so around like 2 years ago, and then for them to recognize me, like, oh, I love your videos, you're like awesome. There was like,
Did they recognize you for the music as well?
yes, actually some did. Like when I hit them, when I was like talking, and it's like, yo, like when you drop me an album, like I love your music. I play it like sometimes when I'm like at work, or sometimes when I'm like like just chilling, like doing nothing at home and stuff like that. And it's very music in like probably over a year,
Mm-hmm.
and people are still listening to it. Maybe that explains like some of the royalties I've been getting randomly, but people still are listening to it, and it makes me look forward to dropping like a lot more music. And the next album and all the upcoming music I got is definitely gonna blow people out of the water. It's gonna be a very different side of me that I can't wait to not only show the yo-yo world but the entire world. And I know it's gonna be some of the best music that y'all have never heard from me. It's on some next level lyricism, next level production, and everything's gonna be next level. Even the features are gonna be next level. So I can't wait to really premiere it and to be at you know the contest, like the environment, the atmosphere, seeing all these yo-yos that I like this is one of them here. I bought this yo-yo I was there.
Okay.
It's called like a Leviathan from C3 Yo-Yo Design, and it's freaking fun. I've been playing with it like pretty much ever since the contest, and to meet people from that gave me opportunities like Duncan, like meeting Brian Jordan from the Duncan crew team that's giving me opportunities in yo-yoing, and people from me and world champions, national champions, like Japan national champions, UK national champions, Asia Pacific yo-yo champions. It's like it was like totally a whirlwind of experience, and it's definitely something I will treasure. And for somebody, for me, yo-yoing for almost over 19 years to
Uh
go
huh.
to my first Worlds is in Japan, even though Worlds was usually always in Florida for like a good portion, and in Ohio, and I've never been to those. And in my first experience is going to Japan for it. It was freaking awesome, and I know next year is going to be in Cleveland, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely going to be there, and I hope I definitely by then, the clout for me will be a little higher. You know, not only with the yo-yoing, but the music. There'll be a lot more music out, a lot more videos, a lot more content that people can absorb, and you know, all have a good time. And can't wait to see y'all next year. See y'all in Cleveland.
So would you say that this trip definitely um wasn't only for pleasure,
Mhm.
like you and play? You did it change your mindset coming back?
It did
You
change.
see all these people, you see the competition. I know you're not one to compete. You don't like competing like that. But, you see all these people showing off their skills, and you're there on to enjoy the event, to see this. You're there to see this. But you can't tell me in the back of your mind Like you're not sitting there like, I would like to be part of this in some way, shape, or form. Not just media or enjoying it, or maybe I could push through this wall, and what if the next yo-yo world competition, maybe you could perform, cause you rap and yo-yo. Maybe you can be involved, and they'll give you a stage to do that, where you don't have to be part of the competition, but you're part of the show. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah, I thought about that too.
did you get a taste for that type of thinking?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was they have a division in the World Yo-Yo Contest called Artistic Performance. It's an
Okay.
AP division, and it's where you can like bring obviously artistic performance with your yo-yoing.
Yeah.
And my New York Yo-Yo Club, shout out to the and Triple YC, they did artistic performance years ago. Like they competed when it was in Cleveland in 2019, and I want to try to see if we can come up with something next year where we can enter, and I want to incorporate my rhymes, like a yo-yo rhyme, into the next AP performance,
Uh-huh.
or even just for the fuck of it, like just even like compete, even if it's like a wild card or a preliminary round.
Well, you should take a book out of like shout out to my nigga Cradle. He got, if I'm not mistaken, I think he got a college or some shit like that. That he's like that his song is like mascot for. You know what I mean? They use his song.
Yeah,
He plays, you know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's
I think
like
I also got featured in a video game too.
him.
Yeah, I think for Madden or I think for
I would
Madden 24. I
I
think
believe it. I believe it. Like, but that's what I mean. Like, he
he performed last night too
he
at Frank
yeah,
May show.
he throws himself into these rooms with these people for him to negotiate these conversations. You have the same ability. Like, you know what I mean? He's showing you it could be done. You deal in the yo-yo world, but we just had the conversation in the car. I don't really see many yo-yo rappers. I can see niggas that can yo-yo, see niggas that can rap, but you don't really see somebody like that does it together. So with that, as long as you keep getting more skilled with the yo-yos and you write the right songs, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta write the right songs. You gotta really make a song for these niggas. Like that Wolfpack song, he hits the nail on the head because you could play that in a sports locker room when you're about to go out and fucking knock some dude's head off. You could play that Wolfpack, 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 Wolfpack. Whoo, everybody's hyping. You know what I mean? You could, nigga, you to the same respects. You can make a yo-yo song. You can keep making yo-yo songs. See what these dudes listen to in that world. Besides yo-yoing, what can they yo-yo to? You know what I mean? If you think about the beat that be in your head when you yo-yo. When you yo-yo, you got a beat in your head. Now when you yo-yo and rapping, you got through two beats in your head. Don't sit there, bird. The cat's gonna get you. You got two beats in your head, right? You see that second sound? In my opinion, that's what the yo-yo niggas do. You guys have a frequency. If you could tap into that frequency, you can make all them niggas that yo-yo. You can make them part of your fan base, beat. Cause you yo-yo and rap. They can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, and that's definitely something I want to truly tap into over the next like year. Like,
Nigga, you gotta just get into the hyperbolic time chamber. You know what I'm saying? And just
oh yeah, just like make a day for like
train.
three
Just
days.
train. Yeah, and just get and then just put your head to it to write this song. See songs.
Yeah, because I do have a yo-yo song, but it was like my earliest works, like from roughly like almost 7 8 years ago. So I
Turning
definitely do need
Japanese.
to
I
update
think
it
I'm
now.
turning
That
Japanese. I really think so.
okay. Anyway,
Dun,
it's
dun,
a matter
dun,
of like
dun.
I just got to really tap into like coming up with a new way that different from how I used to write. Because I legitimately it was like a fun like children's like yo-yo type of song, but now since I'm much older and I've been able to tap into my yo-yo prowess for like like 7 8 years since then. I'm able I'm able to like think of a much more cooler lyrical magical way to like to be able
Miracle.
yes, and I want to be able to truly incorporate it, like even with the music that I got. I literally been sitting on for at least like almost 7 8 months now, and I'm just constantly writing, and I already know how impactful it can be. like I can already truly see like this album being like beyond the like the next thriller for me. It's like my thriller when it comes to like my greatest works,
Okay.
where it can really like push. People will talk about it. People are gonna the replay value is gonna be ridiculous, and I want this to be the album that could truly like feed all my future kins. That's it's just gonna explode. It's gonna be that powerful for me for this album, and
You're gonna have to hold that thought, nigga. Your laptop's dying.
oh,
This
but
thing's not working. Well, it's not charging for some reason.
Mm.
So we're gonna have to be back. Let's let her charge for like 10 minutes. Cause it's starting to get a little bit choppy because it's losing juice.
oh,
Yeah, and we're 17 minutes in. We'll be right back.
Mm.
And with that, we are back. Like we never left. My bad, y'all. Technical difficulties. I don't know if you guys saw it from the beginning of the episode, though. I was having technical difficulties. Because these fucking NPCs, right?
you know this is pre-recorded, right? So how would they know?
What?
We could have just lied.
No. Because, well, I had the camera on you in the beginning, but
So you could
no, they're going to hear the audio.
Oh.
When you were talking, your audio was breaking up.
Oh.
You didn't even recognize that in the moment. I switched from recording your audio directly into from the computer, from that thing. Now I'm recording your audio into this first. You didn't even realize while you were talking because the audio never went out, but it wasn't sounding right. So I troubleshooted everything right now while we were doing that before, like the first 8 minutes. You know what I mean? And,
All right, so but definitely gotta buy another one of those things. Actually, I'll buy 2 more of those.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna sit there and do it because I was gonna buy another one too, but then I'm like, yo, if this is what's gonna happen, fucking happen, like, one, either go with an Apple fucking product. Maybe you need an Apple to Apple something, but these things. That's ridiculous.
Amazon.
These fucking these things, they all burn out, and then this fucking. It's like going to the store and trying to get something to drink. You go to the store and try to get something to drink. You got 150 different fucking colors, brands, flavors. You don't know what the fuck to drink no more. When you go on Amazon sometimes to shop for this little miscellaneous bullshit, there's like 15, 20 different brands. So now you got to look at the reviews, and then everything will be 5 stars, but they say funny, corny shit or funny shit like works great, did everything it could. Oh my god, amazing. You sitting there like that's a fucking bot, because then you get to that one fucking review that got
Real
2
one.
stars, and he's like, yo, first off, yeah. And when you read some shit like that, and then you see, oh yo, this was dated last month. Alright, this dude might not be capping. He might be telling the truth on this shit. Then you go stupid. You still buy the product. It comes to the crib. But, I gotta stop being so hard on these products. Maybe it just outlasted its fucking,
We did have it for a while.
maybe it just outlasted how long it could live, at the end of the day.
And it's like, mind you, we're using this every single Sunday. We've done live streams with this shit.
And imagine
before.
my shit. I'm doing, I'm using my shit fucking every day, damn near, burning it out.
Yep.
So it could happen. I could, don't be so hard on technology.
This is the second one. We had this, I bought this, like,
Nigga,
the end
I'm
of
a
2021.
bitch. Like, I'm a bitch. I hate wires. Everything needs to be Bluetooth and wireless already, Rich. Everything. I hate wires,
We'll
my
get
nigga. I hate wires. Like,
Our kids will love it.
yeah, I guess so. If they'd even appreciate it. I could see our kids just getting fat and being like, give me a beer. Sitting on my goddamn couch, and then something just levitates to them. Like, could you imagine levitating coasters? Somebody's going to invent levitating coasters.
Auto refills.
And it just comes...
like, you have a cup that's empty, and you go, like, beer. And then it just fills up.
What?
You.
What? It'll be like 10 grand. But mad people will buy them. Just do whatever you needed to do. Imagine, I would put a robot in my house.
What kind of robot?
Like if there was robots to clean.
Like a Rosie from Jackson type house?
Yeah. Rosie like from Jet. Hell yeah. I would have a robot in my house with no problem. Like, no problem. You already have robots in your house. You got a robot in your hand. Your phone's a robot. Your phone's a computer. You know what I mean? Just don't walk and do anything. But it could bring you. If this thing had a life and could walk around and shit, it'd be my homie.
They're tapping into AI so hard with that. You never know. They might put AI on our phones at some point.
I don't know. I don't mind it. Like I said, technology, I don't mind.
You saw that movie they got called The Creator?
Not yet.
Like a trailer.
Not yet.
It's like how AI pretty much destroys us. AI is born and AI destroys.
Yeah, it's a Terminator.
but it's like they're doing it in a way that's like humans, are like us. They look exactly like us, and they're AI, and they got fucking robot necks and
Like,
everything.
I totally get it. Like, it's possible. We might integrate with computers. We might, and we already kind of integrate with computers. You know, there's handicapped people. You got handicapped people that get like the fucking that get their limbs and prosthetics, and some of them are robotic. You know, we already integrate. So it's like, how far are we from being, sentient with machinery? How far are we? I don't think we're that far away. Speaking of like,
Yeah, we got a lot of topics.
speaking of like, looking ahead though, and speaking of future shit, every time I hear Irv Gotti speak about something on Drink Champs,
That's the Queens
it's
motherfuckers.
weird. It's weird because I don't know.
What's wrong with you Queens guys, man?
You know what it is? I don't mind the stories, and if you're gonna tell them, that's that's what his platform's for. There's no other place to tell them except there, and I get it. I get it. Like, I'm not mad at it. I just hope that I hope this ain't scripted. I hope Drink Champ. I hope all that shit right there is truly like, spontaneous when they start talking about it. Like, how you feel about him being on that show?
Oh, Irv Gotti?
Yeah, like that's his third time. Every time he comes up there, he says some crazy controversial shit.
That's what kind of good chunk of them always do. They always say some like one sentence.
But that's what I'm saying. You think this shit's scripted a little bit?
I mean, it's not scripted because it's like you go if you know you're gonna get on this.
You think this is you? All right, let me say.
Why would you go there and have a normal conversation?
Let me say it better then. Do you think this is a little Vladed? You think it's a little Vladdy?
Well, nobody's incriminating themselves. They're doing that just because.
What you mean? Gilly the Kid said, if you're gonna come up there and tell stories about your past shit, all you doing is like setting yourself up to maybe get got for it later.
Then don't go on the fucking show.
But he how he said it is like he claims that's what Nori does. He gets their guests. He gets their guests up there.
The pot call him the nigga dark. They think he literally, him and Wallow both said this shit like, yo, we gotta, that's how you keep conversations engaged. You have to say some stuff that's wild sometimes.
No, but saying stuff that's wild.
You gotta say shit that's viral.
No, but what Gilly pointed out was, I don't have to get guests drunk, bring them up here and ask them about shit they did in their past to have a show.
Okay, you do it when they're sober.
That's what his
difference.
But I could see how
anything. I'll fight you if I say she's sober and I say she's drunk.
There is a difference in interviews and guests on those shows.
All hip hop niggas.
Nah, but there's a difference in what they talk about. There's a difference in what they talk about. When I see Gilly and Wallow when they talk, it's more like future shit. It's more like future shit or success shit or business shit. When I see
what about with like Benzino?
Lately I've been seeing Nori. I didn't see those episodes, but lately I've been seeing Nori. He pushes for things. He'll ask the same question twice and say, "No, talk about it." Mm-hmm. That right there, when he does things,
they have the right to go, "I don't want to talk about it."
But you could see a person. My point is that you'll see his guests sometimes squirm. My point is that you'll see his guests sometimes squirm and like not try to avoid the question.
They got niggas in the back with guns. You better talk about this.
But they don't want to look embarrassed not to do it. But you can see the person in their head trying to word it the right way because you're still talking about stuff that you might be liable for. Hip hop was wild.
It's still wild.
Yeah, but they're not.
It's not as wild as it was back then.
No, not even that. We'll hear these wild stories in 10 years. You got to think about it. We'll hear these stories later.
We're not seeing the behind the scenes.
We're not seeing that BTS right now because it's going on. But these old niggas is telling us about their BTS. They're telling us about the old shit. Like,
okay, what was different about this interview that was different from Gotti's last interview?
They were sober. They didn't drink. That was a big deal for me. I like that.
So you felt he was more honest.
I like
more,
that. I know. I like when I like them having the ability to do that, to show that version of drink. I like that. Nori not drinking, him not drinking.
And it was sober champs today.
And they just smoked weed. Or I think Nori just smoked weed. That's it.
Smoke champs.
That's it. You know what I mean? And I like that because not only
that's the title of this episode.
Not only is the conversation a little more honest for me, Not only is a little bit more honest for me.
So what does that make Nori look like then?
What?
How he is as an interviewer? Is he the person that riles him up and tries to get them a little buzz? So
That's what I'm trying to. But that's what I'm trying to fucking ask you. I'm like,
maybe
sometimes it looks a little scripted because sometimes they be squirming.
Maybe they talk to each other before then. Like,
Yeah,
hey, I'm not gonna get drunk this time. I'm gonna try.
Oh, not even only that. Or is there anything I can't ask you? You know?
What was it the first time then?
I don't know. I don't.
What's
think...
different than like he was on there? What 5-6 months ago?
Irv Gotti came at him too. If you saw the interview about the Ashanti shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
about that?
He was like, you can't. Last time I was here, you made it seem like I wanted her back. You know, he pointed that out to like, last time I was here, you make it seem like I wanted her back, and he made Nori answer for that. Like,
and what did Nori say?
What? He was like, that's not how I meant it. That's not how I wanted it to look. He's like, yeah, but you gotta understand, she got a hive. She got a slew of people. I got a slew of people around me. When you express things like that, these people now rile things up that aren't really there. So you can't. He checked them on it because there is a Nori.
So Gotti is
Nori seems a little. Look, I love Nori and I know he Queens nigga, but I'm saying he
Queens niggas.
But he seems like a little bit lately. He seems more like I gotta get the answer. He's
getting very Vlad-esque. You think?
That's what I'm asking. Yeah, son. Like I gotta get the answer, but he does it in a hood way. Cause Vlad looks like he pays you for every answer.
He pays for it.
You know what? No, not that. You know, Vlad looks like a talk show though. Like, you know, every time you answer a question, you get more money. Mm-hmm. That's what he looks like. It looks like he looks like like that. Listen, I'm gonna give you true pyramid. I'm gonna give you 40,000 up front for the interview, and then after it breaks every 500, every million, every time we break, I'm gonna give you a bonus for it too. He looks like he does that. So it makes the artist or the person want to come out more and be honest. Because, you know, let's be honest. Like you said, nobody's forcing nobody to tell these stories. They don't have to do it. The only reason you tell stories that would get you incriminated, shot, or really is either you, A, don't really give a fuck, or B, it gets you money. If you don't give a fuck and it gets you money, that's why you talk reckless on these platforms. That's why you say crazy stories. Was
Bootleg Cat talking reckless to ESTG about anything that made him walk out of an interview?
I mean, I didn't see the whole interview.
You saw the main part.
Yeah, but from what that might be one perspective to the other perspective, because he did ask.
It's about football.
No, but even after the football, he recovered his question. He said, "Yo, when you signed to Yo Gotti, when you signed to God,
that's music.
Have you learned it? Have you learned anything?" But then the nigga turned around and got mad and said he didn't ask him about any of his music shit.
He was just asking about some music shit. About Yo Gotti. That's music, right?
Yeah, but what are you asking me then?
I'm asking you about, like, hey, how does it feel you signed with Yo Gotti? Like, how did it
feel?
No,
you said you asked about Bootleg Kev, like, his interview.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about with ESTG.
I know, but I'm saying, like, what you asking my opinion, how did they feel? How did I feel about the interview?
Like, no, I'm talking about in general, like, with Bootleg Kev, like, compared to, like, a lot of the other people who are in that space, like, with podcasting and stuff.
I don't even know Bootleg Kev, my nigga. I never seen one episode of him.
He's kind of like on the come up too. I watched a few of them. I seen one where he did with like Blueface. I saw one he did with like Freddie Gibbs. Like pretty decent interviewer. He's still on the come up. He's still learning this shit. I think he's like he was like working at some type of record label for a while.
But like you could tell
he got beef with academics, so that's already like.
No, you could tell ESTG didn't want to be there. I didn't look more than 2 minutes at the interview. We saw a short. His body language was completely not wanting to be there because all the nigga did was ask him a question about football, and you know, he said something. I wanted to be asked about my music, but then when you asked about how you get your contract and get into this music and the bidding war, you still cold shouldered it. You still. So what you want me to ask you about your music, my nigga? What did song 1 mean? Like what? But that's what I'm saying. Like, what did you wanna? And that's why I say, like, Bootleg Kev. No disrespect to him. Like, but obviously, you don't know how to pick your preference of people that you bring up to your. You're just interviewing these niggas because they hot. You don't really like ESTG, probably. You probably don't really fuck with them.
It's like, who booked them for that interview then?
But what?
Like, who booked him for that?
Nigga, come on, man.
If you're an artist, and I
You're-
want to
you're-
know
you're-
who you are sometimes outside the music, who you are as a person. Where's the human in you besides your music?
If somebody's going on a run because they're about to drop a song, a project, or they want some publicity, right? And I got a platform. All our publicists are gotta do. My booking agent, your booking agent. It's almost like a draft and shit. They're gonna be like, oh shit. He's coming out with something in 3 months. Hit his booking agent up, and his booking agent be like, "Oh yeah, we were thinking about hitting you guys up. Yeah, let's put the two guys that don't know each other, probably have nothing in common. Probably just one's a podcaster. I don't know what Bootleg Kev does, but DSGJ has all. They have nothing in relation. They have nothing in common. They don't fucking play cards together. But the opportunity is that's a platform. I need to be on one because I need publicity." These people are gonna connect anyway. So whether they had nothing in common, niggas wanted to get to know each other or not, they'll still, because of money, and you know this, nigga, because of money, because of advertisement, because you want to get different eyes on your. Because
Sometimes
now,
it's business is business.
look now. One, we're talking about Kev, right? Two, DSGG, his fans, whoever, now gonna go look at that. They're gonna be like, yo, what? Where did he get mad to walk out? Now you just brought attention to that. Either way, he wins. Either way, it's a win. That's why don't be fooled if this shit wasn't legit real. Because if Kev is any smart man, he should know I'm winning if this nigga walks out. I don't know who he is. I don't have to interview him. He has a fucked up attitude. It's going to go sour anyway. This nigga walks out, even better for me. I'll get more numbers like that.
I mean, you saw you probably didn't, academics interview Young Nudie. And he had I think his name is Baby Drill.
Okay.
The whole interview, extremely uncomfortable looking at, because it's academics trying to ask questions, and you know how these artists try to portray something that they really aren't. They're literally just very reclined in the chair, just not giving a fuck what this nigga says. So it'll be basic shit, oh, how was your day? And they're just sitting there like not even looking at him, just looking around the room, not saying shit.
Well, that could be a couple things though. One, I'll give the benefit of the doubt. Could be nerves. Benefit of the doubt is it could be nerves. People. We talked about this, how the music industry is kind of dying, and it's because of things like that. That you no longer have to know the lyrics in your song when you perform these songs.
Oh yeah.
Like the pitch, the tempo.
You.
Yeah, the pitch, the tempo. You don't have to know these songs. You don't have to know your lyrics no more because the music is now really digital. Now it's just to be heard. You can play a song, and if the song does what it's supposed to do, if it's at that 100 BPM and it's doing what it's supposed to do, you don't have to spit it. You could just play it, and everybody's gonna be dancing to it, jumping around.
I witnessed that the other day.
That's what songs do now. That's what songs do now.
That's what they do. I understand. I get it. I understand.
But my man Quest put me on. You know what he said? He said that's why true hip hop don't go nowhere. He said, you know why true rap don't go nowhere? Because it's the foundation. It's the ground to all of this. The ground to all of this is being able to rap. That's why when Kendrick put out an album, Cole put out an album, they rapping. They still rapping. You know what I mean? They haven't transitioned over to this sound, this Ice Spice, this Cardi B, this and I'm not making
Cole and Kendrick, the Ice Spice and Glorilla.
I'm talking about the sound, nigga. But I'm gonna tell you something. Niggas ain't bumping Cole and Kendrick albums. Niggas ain't bumping they singles neither. All right, niggas are bumping Ice Spice and fucking Glorilla and shit.
They got all the Zoomers. That's why.
What? They
got all the Zoomer crowd. The Zoomers are the more consumable music at this point.
I mean, like I said, it's that BPM. You gotta learn. You gotta learn
Everyone that gets 30.
Everybody, you gotta learn which BPM is selling for that year. That's what you gotta learn. You know what I mean?
Look at the freshman list. You ever seen the freshman list?
I never look at the freshman list. It's trash. And I
know what? Get the third person to tell me that in the past month.
I respectfully say it's trash. I'm not calling y'all trash. I'm saying it's trash because the type of music that it's too much to overload to hear the same sound. Y'all just all sound the same to me. You know what I mean? Y'all just all sound the same to me. And pardon if there's some rapidy rap niggas that really go ham and I'm just being naive and ignorant.
For this list, there was no rapidy rap niggas.
My point, all right, look.
I heard all their music. None of y'all niggas rapidy rap.
Yeah, but my point exactly though. You know,
y'all make catchy hooks.
So we left that conversation with Irv. Irv said um Irv said nobody made Hove. And it made Hove say, okay, so make another Hove.
That's true.
So do you think
Has they made another hoe?
has Dame made another Hove? I think that's such a a asinine type of thought because there's something called timing, luck, chemistry, um, certain things. Look, the Mets winning the World Series in '86. Think about this. Certain things can't be recreated, right, Rich? Certain magic in a bottle cannot be recreated, and I think the Rockefeller era truly was magic in a bottle. I don't. I will not say that Jay-Z would not have been as successful had he not do it that way with Dame, Rockefeller,
Biggs.
state property, Biggs, you know, all these
Meets
things,
Memphis Bleak.
all these things that Jay-Z did with that crew of people during those years. You know, he started in the late 80s rapping. We in 2023, you know. So I'll say that
When they was born in the
it
60s.
needed to happen, Rich. I think it needed to happen. Them two needed to get their money. It's not Dame can't make another Hove because there's no Hove to be made. There's no Hove to be made. That's it.
You should try to make someone better than Hov if that's the case.
But I don't think it was ever about making Jay-Z though. The way that
Oh, you should find,
the way
not find, not make, really.
not even I don't even think it's about finding another Jay-Z. It's about finding a way to become
No,
successful.
I'm saying find another one, like make, not like find a person that's better.
Nah, it's not. I don't even think it's that, nigga.
Look, there's somebody out there that's better than your favorite rapper. It's
Yeah,
just a matter of them not being discovered.
yeah, but
That's how I see it.
I don't look at it like. See, I don't look at it like Dame Dash as an A&R finding talent. Dame Dash and Jay-Z were partners on the way up.
Yep.
On a partnership on whatever the
With
fuck
Biggs,
they did.
It was a try.
You got the
People
rapper,
forget Biggs, but Biggs is there.
you got the rap, but you got the rapper and you got the mouth. You got the one that rapped really good in front of the camera, and then you got the one that's moving shit behind the scene, being a bully, telling people how it's gonna be, blah 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 blah, causing a fight, the budget this, acting out crazy. You got two different things. You got Preem and you got Prince. You know what I mean? That's for my Queens niggas out there. You know what I'm saying? Like you got two different things. You know, Preem was the businessman, Prince was the killer. You know that's how you got to think about it.
That
So
wasn't a rap, right?
yeah, the ghetto Quran, 50 Cent, nigga. Shout out to my Queens
Oh.
niggas out here. Yeah, you already know we in the
Put
building.
the target on his back. And
Yeah,
shit?
yeah, yeah. But look, my point is that you know it's a necessary chemistry. It's not like I need to go find I need to find another rapper that's dope so I can blow up. No, it's about finding a partnership and the partnerships you create to see if you can build them to make successful. You know what I mean? I think Dame Dash had a perfect partnership with during the time. You got to think music. When it comes to music, son, they ain't no business like show business. And once you hit the pocket to sell music and they want you in the era of CDs, think about that. These niggas made a lot of money together. Why would they have stopped unless there was more money to be made somewhere else for one of them? And there was. Jay-Z knew there was more money to be made over here, so I'm out over here. Maybe Dame and that the only thing that shows me is that Dame Dash's ceiling stopped and Jay-Z's never did. You know, that's the only thing it shows me between the two. It's not about make another one or find another. No. Dame Dash's ceiling was never allowed to get any higher than what it is. Or his direction of what it is. You know what I mean? Whole ceiling is yet to be seen. We don't even know. Yo, Jay-Z I could see a Jay-Z for president. After Trump just did this shit, I could see Jay-Z at 70. 70 for president. What?
I can't picture him running the country.
I could picture him running the country.
No. I can't even picture Trump running the country,
What?
let alone Jay-Z. Like, okay.
Imagine you see a headline like Obama starting to train
And look,
Jay-Z for 2020,
I'm
2040
old enough. I'm
presidency.
35. I'm old enough to be president. You gotta be 35 and older.
My
I'm running
nigga,
for president 2024.
my point is that his ceiling is yet to be reached, and I think that's the only difference between those two gentlemen. What else? We got Bootleg Cav, he's gone. FOUSEY,
FOUSEY, who's that?
FOUSEY.
FOUSEY, nigga.
Fousey?
Goddamn,
I say
man.
FOUSEY.
How the fuck is it FOUSEY?
I don't know. FOUSEY?
FOUSY, FOUSEY.
Nigga, I didn't.
FOUSEY.
I didn't do English. The fuck.
I see that.
I barely speak it now.
You spelled the character wrong too.
I spell my character right. That's the way it should have been spelled.
You spell it like a dyslexic.
Yeah, what you mean? Dyslexic people don't spell that good.
Exactly.
That shit's pretty good right there.
All right, so as you already know, the world of FOUSEY, this man is
Taking the world by storm.
I don't know if it's for the better or for worse. It's somewhere
Taking
in
the world
between
by
there.
storm.
He's taking the internet by storm. I don't know about the world. He's taking his own world by storm.
My thing. Do you think it's all cap? Do you think like? Cause I like.
I think he's just he knows.
He
what
comes
gets
off.
attention.
He comes. Yo. He looks.
He knows
like
how to die.
He
and come
looks
back.
like a fucking tension whore, bro.
He knows how to die and resurrect himself.
He's like that chick at the party that, oh my god, nobody's paying attention to me. Oh my god, I got such a pretty dress, but nobody wants to look. Oh my god.
They're looking.
Yo, but that's my point. He's so annoying. Like as far as I was taking a shit.
Imagine him just slapping the shit out
Nigga,
of you.
I found this nigga because I was taking a shit, right? And when I be in my shorts, you know, just shit pops up, and I see this little white kid getting slapped.
What, Jack Doherty, I think his name was.
Yeah, by looks like a man. I'm like, yo, that
33-year-old
he's
man.
wearing a fucking poo shiesty.
Ski
It's
mask.
like pink and shit, and he looks big. And I see him slap this white kid, and then this white kid fucking takes it, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I deep dive. I'm like, fuck it. I still got 2 more pellets to drop in the toilet. I go real quick, and there's a short video. Aiden Ross is talking shit about it, and then there's another video that's longer, and I'm like, oh this. So I didn't even click on the videos. I just see the name FOUSEY, and I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, and then. Yo, I don't know if it's all cap, but supposedly he got a deal on the table with Kick.
Like $15 million.
He's throwing them numbers out there crazy.
Which I would never do,
But I don't understand how he's getting, like, who's looking at you?
Kids.
It is really a kid's thing?
It's fucking, like, little Zoomers, like 15, 16-year-olds, 50,000 viewers per stream. Yeah, that's what fucking draws numbers. And that's why Kick gives him deals, because he knows how to draw numbers.
By acting like a prick?
Yes. Doesn't matter as long as motherfuckers watch.
Nigga, I heard this
Nobody
nigga
cares.
say it's Florida.
Yeah.
If you
Miami.
come into my house and you popping shit in my house, I could shoot you in my house.
Stand your ground.
I could shoot you in my
That's
house.
the stand your ground law.
Why is this nigga bugging the fuck out?
Because he knows they're not going to do shit.
And yo, son, oh, it was
He
not
slapped 2 motherfuckers. Not even that good.
not even only that, it's cringy. He was trying to make his homie fight. You know, you got the Island Boys there.
He fucked the
That-
girl in the airport. Come
These
on.
2 niggas are you Island Boy niggas is weird, son. I be
Yeah,
trying. I big pause. I be trying to fuck with y'all, but then you do
Yeah.
weird shit like slap a bitch.
Yeah,
You do
fuck
weird
with them?
shit like kiss each other.
that's
Like-
not weird. That's disgusting.
Nah, that's
incestuously weird.
That's weird. It's weird. I don't
It's
know.
not stepsister porn. It's not stepbrother.
And then
porn.
y'all got asked about it. Y'all get asked about it. Y'all get pressed about it. And y'all say, yo, that's my brother. That's my.
So just you make out with him and want him to suck your dick?
Yeah, I think y'all definitely grabbing dicks though. I could tell y'all grew up grabbing dicks. Like there's something about y'all that's really off. And I could look past the hair. I could look past the tattoos.
It's in the name of clout. And if it means you gotta be at discussion to draw money to your OnlyFans, people to buy your OnlyFans, people, and it's gonna get attention on No Jumper of all fucking places, 'cause that's where I mostly see all this shit from. Because Adam 22 is kind of culture vulturing a little bit now.
Oh well, nah, Adam 22 is a bit. I'm gonna talk about him. I'm gonna talk about him. But I find it so weird the age that we live in, that being in people's lives
Clout crazy.
and people exposing your life. Like if the more that you expose on these cameras, the further you will get. You know what I mean? And I don't even mean expose. You gotta be exaggerated for people. You can't sit here every day and talk about. Yeah, today I lost my.
People want to see a train wreck.
Get the fuck
I
out
want
of
to
here.
see 2 trains crash into each other. Like just stand there on the side of the train tracks and just watch them go really
I ain't gonna
fast.
lie, that's why I was looking at the FOUSEY shit though, because
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this nigga's a train wreck.
Yeah.
This nigga's gonna, and I think that, yo, you hit the nail on the head. Him being a train wreck is why niggas are watching, because they're like, what the fuck is he gonna run into next?
He's arguing with the cops, getting arrested. He made a fake. He doxed himself in a hotel.
Yeah, he doxed himself, right?
How you do that? How you dox yourself? And then try to pretty much sun the cops, quote unquote. Call
Yeah,
them
and
bitch ass
that,
niggas because they're not doing their job. You have to make a fake call saying, "Oh, I got a gun in my head, help me," type shit. Like, what are you doing, bruh? That's not man. He knows exactly what he's doing. This is all for clout. You know how many times FOUSEY's career has died and been resurrected like a goddamn cyborg?
yeah. He's supposedly
He did
he's
that
one of the first original content creators.
He
This
started
is
in
what
March
he's
of
claiming.
2011.
That's what he's claiming. He's claiming to be one of the first original content creators to be on YouTube and to be pushing and having these numbers.
I could give him the credit for him being like one of the first like.
Yo,
wants to bring this
he
to-
was coming at that kid's neck though. Yo, I'm gonna tell you something. If there was ever a time, not to cut you off, but yo, his name Jack.
Jack Doherty.
Yo, Jack. That's not good. It's good that you were cool, and you stay calm for the most part, but that's not cool, homie. Like, you can't play like that in these parts. Like, you can't allow a man come into your house
And slap you.
spit on the floor. No, before we even got to the slap wouldn't have happened. You allowed that slap to happen.
If it was you, then what?
I'm not even gonna go there. It's not. It just how dare he? How dare that white kid Jack? How dare he disrespect himself? Cause yo, and then let all the people that were in there. Look, there was people in the house. Security was trash. Security needs to get fired.
Two big black motherfuckers doing nothing.
Security needs to get fired.
But
First
you know what
and
it
foremost.
is? No, you know why they don't need to get fired? How we know they weren't a part of it?
Yeah, that's why part of me feels like
It looked kind of staged, to be honest with you.
sometimes all this should be looking staged, especially because that will get them numbers. Because not anything that they do, any way they respond, people gonna come ahead and do it.
My security and then my client is this motherfucker, and he gets slapped across the face.
Bro.
Nah. And I'm in a house. I'm in a fucking state with Sting.
You know what it was? If you look at the security guards, them niggas didn't want it though. Them niggas ain't about this. They thought that if something before FOUSEY got there, right? If something goes wrong with these little kids and shit, smoking, drinking, somebody knocks their head.
He taunted them.
If somebody happens with these little kids though, the security could have handled it.
He said,
But when a
"Slap the
grown
fuck
man,
out of you, bruh."
when a grown man, 30-something years old,
33,
and you a security guard with a fucking fat belly, right?
looking like
And
little mini Rick Ross.
Like you do you really want to smoke with that young man? Because if you really want to smoke with that young man's gonna defend himself, and you don't. And that's what happened. They didn't really want to smoke with that man. They was like, I'm not doing it with this nigga. Protecting these little kids, right? That nigga, fuck that.
Where's FOUSEY from?
I have no clue, bro.
I feel like he look like a Jersey nigga.
He's Muslim and shit though.
Yes.
He was going mad hard. Yo, and oh man, I don't know how you religious niggas be saying religious shit and in the name of God, but then on the other hand, spitting on a man's floor.
Oh, he's from California.
Spitting on a man's floor and
Definitely
fucking, and then yo son,
10 million subscribers. Damn.
so disrespectful, my nigga. You are so disrespectful. Yo, he walks up to the chicks. He said, "Yo, which one of these chicks you fucking?" Yo, he walks right up to the. Yo, which one are you fucking? Which one of you two are fucking him? He gets in the girl. He's like, "You have an OnlyFans? You have an OnlyFans? See, I can't. Those are spawns of the Satan. Women with OnlyFans are spawns of the Satan. Look at the shit that you're showing our youth. You're showing our youth that you could walk around half naked, 11, 13, 14, 12 years old, and go ahead and get paid for it on OnlyFans. What are you showing on OnlyFans, huh? Boys pay for your fucking feet.
You asking the wrong person.
Yo, right there. No, but that's he's going hard. Boys pay for your fucking feet. Boys, I was like, yo,
Some dumb bitches want feet.
Yo,
some weirdo psycho wants some feet for $5.
There's nothing wrong with that, yo.
Go sell your feet. Take
They
some
want,
shots of your
they
feet.
want, they want some fucking, and they want the
Put your iPhone in portrait.
they want the fucking foot fungus.
Yeah.
They want the nastiest ones. They don't want the feet that are half alright.
Dip your feet in some bacon.
They want you got to dip them shits in vinegar and then put them on.
Oh, we got a call.
And then go running. That's your twin.
Hello, Candy. You are on the podcast. How are you today?
Hi, you want to go to the movies with me tonight? It's at 10 o'clock, though.
It's $4 movie today. Today's National Movie
Yes.
Day.
What at 10
Yes.
o'clock? That's man fucking late, and I got work tomorrow.
Oh,
What do you mean,
YOLO.
yell on my ass? I'm not you.
Nigga,
Come on.
go with your
Tired.
fucking
Nah,
sister.
I'm tired, man.
Go with your fucking
I had
sister.
a very bad night last night too. I slept like four. I slept 4 different times. I went to sleep at 10 and woke up
You're
at
not- you're not
12:30
jerking off enough.
and stayed up 4 hours.
You're not jerking off
I
enough.
jerked off a lot. I tried my best to go to sleep.
I didn't need to know that part of your night.
Yo, he said I jerked off a lot.
From 12:30 to 4:30, I was just like up, and then I tried to go to sleep. And I woke up at 7:30. I didn't get barely any sleep last night. And then like at 10 o'clock on a Sunday, like, are you kidding me? I have to call out the next day. I'm gonna get no sleep
Why would you need to call out for a fucking movie?
at 10 o'clock at night. We ain't getting out till like midnight. I gotta get off of work in 5 hours after that.
So, you're young.
Young man, I'm 35. I'm 15 from 50. I got white hairs on my beard.
He said he got white hairs on his pubes.
I didn't say all that.
I'm not
You don't got
making
white
why
pubes yet?
You're making this difficult.
What do you mean making this difficult? Are you doing my thing today or not?
I don't know. Maybe if somebody went to the movies with me,
He wants you to stitch in his
All I have to
wig.
call your best friends.
that ain't my best friend.
You'll be best
You don't
friends
even
again.
ask what movie.
Watch it be a whack movie.
Yeah,
what movie is it anyway?
is it?
Does it matter?
Yes.
It always matters.
No, it doesn't.
I'm not gonna go at 10 o'clock at
She
night.
gonna
on Sunday
she
to
gonna
watch
put you through a
Barbie.
love soap opera right now where you could
I've
cry.
never watched a fucking Barbie movie.
Exactly. So what movie is it?
Um,
Don't believe
Why
her
you hesitating?
because she don't know.
it's a scary movie.
Yeah, I ain't watching no scary movie at 10 o'clock at night on a Sunday.
Why you
Fuck out of here. It's probably Insidious, Red Room, or some shit.
It
Or
was
that
good.
fucking.
It was good. I saw it. It was
I
good.
never watched any of these series. I hate fucking
Watch
movies
it.
at night.
Watch it. Watch it.
I gotta go
Watch
to
it.
bed with that shit. I
Yeah,
yeah, see
watch
with
it,
the
watch
TV
it,
on. No,
watch
fuck out of
it.
here, nigga.
Come on, stop
Like
being
that
a
shit,
bitch.
These on DVD or
Stop
HBO
being a
Max in
bitch.
like 2
Stop
months.
being a bitch.
And why you randomly ask me like today? Why was this not like discussed yesterday?
Because I forgot that it was fucking movie day and shit, and like.
Yo, stop arguing with her.
There's
Just
no
fucking go.
movies going on in the next couple of hours. You got to wait 9 hours for this movie.
You keep
That's
fucking
the
arguing. Just go.
movie. Like, niggas started this shit early, my G.
Yeah, yo, stop arguing. Just fucking go.
No,
They started this shit probably at
I'm not peer
midnight.
pressure with you, nigga.
Nah, son, go. Your sister wants you to
Nigga,
go.
don't peer pressure.
Yo,
me.
that's your
Fuck you
oldest
think you
sister.
are?
She
Yeah?
said you gotta go to the movies.
And who are you to tell me? It's
You
my
can't stay
sister.
home alone.
This is A and B conversations. See your
You
ass
can't
over
stay
there.
home alone. There's
See
nobody here to
see
watch you.
See yourself over there, nigga. Fuck.
Yo, get 2 tickets, Candy. He's going.
Go with Gilly. That nigga loves being up all night. That nigga be coming home at like 5 in the morning and shit. That nigga got home last night at like 6 a.m. and he's like, I'm ready to pot.
She don't want to do that. We're not gonna watch a movie.
Oh my god.
You know, to watch each
You
other.
know that.
She said, how you know that?
I don't go to movies to watch movies.
What do you go to the movies to do?
I don't know. We'll figure it out when you're there. It's mysterious. You know what I mean? You never know what can happen in a movie theater.
That's who you want me to go to the fucking movies with?
Yeah, you have an entertaining time.
She'll
That's
never
like-
come out. She'll never come out.
This nigga not fucking around.
Where's Candy? She's still at the movie theater.
You stupid.
Fucking movie theater.
Nah,
Fucking
10 o'clock is dumb late for me. I'm already tired.
dumb late.
It's dumb late.
Yo, she's still trying. She's still
She's
trying.
still trying. Look, can I finish my pod? Can I finish my episode? Because I got to do other shit as soon as I leave
Yeah,
here,
come
too.
on.
And now I'm going somewhere else after this shit. So it's like,
Let's
come on.
talk about Benzino with the 5 mics and walk out of
I'll
here.
talk to you later.
Later. Love you. Besos. All right. So Benzino jacked Eminem. What do we think about this?
Because, Jack done, yeah, for the 5 mics back in.
So explain the
Might as
story.
All right, so Benzino was on Matt Hoffa's, my expert opinion.
Go.
And he pretty much omitted that he robbed Eminem of the 5 mics. If you know the source, it was very pivotal magazine in hip hop back in the 90s and 2000s.
Go.
And one of the biggest things about it was the mics,
Yep.
from 1 to 5. 5, man, it was like a classic. Shit was going forever. I think very few albums got like 5 mics.
Okay.
Even then, most albums got like 3s, 3.5s, 4s and shit. So, unfortunately, during that period, when Eminem dropped like some shady, specifically the Martian Matters LP and the
Uh-huh.
Eminem show. He only got like 2 mics for those albums.
Okay.
And mind you, these 2 albums now
Those are his classic
are
albums.
diamond. They're
Yeah.
diamond albums.
Yeah.
Only rapper really instantly had 2 diamond albums. And Benzino admitted that he pretty much robbed him for that because they were having beef, and Benzino feels like Eminem was like the industry plant.
So what? He robbed him of the award?
He robbed him of getting like the 5 mics.
Oh, when they asked him,
Yeah, and he said, yeah, I did, pretty much.
he blocked him. Benzino blocked
He
him.
robbed him getting 5 mics because he was the owner of the source with I think David Hayes.
That's
Right.
hate.
Yep,
That's
he
hate.
hated it. He didn't want to
That's
give Eminem
hate.
the push that he
Yo,
deserved.
Benzino, you hate this nigga. Yo, Eminem gonna punch you in the mouth, son.
I mean,
Eminem gonna punch you in the mouth, son.
Eminem already knew at the time.
I no, but I'm saying that's hate. Even to express that, you ain't gotta double down.
Because he was the one that exposed him for that race black girls are bitches song. Remember that diss he had and stuff? That was Benzino. And then he made like a whole press conference about it. He's like, that's not the message we want.
Well, look, I'm gonna
Hold
tell
them
you something.
accountable.
I'm gonna tell you something. You know, I don't like that. People choose when something's racist or sexist or like. All right, Eminem say something about. All right, look, Justin Bieber. He sang a song. I hate niggas or some shit like that.
That's lonely.
Yeah,
Word.
one let lonely nigga or some shit like. All right,
Yep.
think about that, right? Then he works with Usher. Then he works with Giveon. Then he works with all these black. So what?
Giveon?
So when do we choose to hold him accountable for what he said? When is it appropriate? Because, Eminem saying things that he said, yo son, I don't know. Sometimes black women are bitches. Sometimes Spanish women are bitches. Chinese women are bitches. You know what? Sometimes all race, structure, form of women are bitches. It shouldn't matter if this nigga saying, like, if that's how I view it. And
I mean, the song he said he was dating
you know what's weird is like we have stereotypes, but we're not supposed to.
He wrote that out. He said he wrote it out of hate because he was dating a black woman at the
My
time.
point, but that's my point, my nigga. Fucking like.
I wrote songs about girls I hated.
Yeah, but it's different from saying I hate your bitch ass from I hate your Spanish bitch ass. It sounds it's not different.
Like I never went that far to like bring race into. I
never
hate
went that
you
far to-
personally for what you've done.
Yeah.
Not because of your skin.
Not because of your skin. That's why Benzino
Like-
had a card to play right there
Like,
though.
I had black girls that did me wrong, but not all of them were bitches.
Yeah, exactly. Like
You know what I mean?
like I don't think that's what I said. It's not the skin color that makes you a bitch. It's the bitch that makes you the bitch.
Yeah. It's like, oh, does this just make me look fat? No, your fat makes you look fat.
Oh, bars. Now your fat makes you look fat.
My sister says, yeah, I dream like that. One time, last said that. Like, oh, look, Richie, does this dress make you look fat? I'm like, no, your fat makes you look fat.
Oh, that's fucked.
I was
That's
like,
horrible.
yeah, that'd be something I would say.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I mean, like I said, but Zeno, don't get smacked up by him. You know what I mean? Like,
It's been like a 20-year beef.
yeah, he don't like the nigga, but it is what it is. Like, he don't like, and you know what? I think he don't like the nigga because he's a lot better rapper than him too. I think he don't like the nigga because what Eminem not conquered, but the accolades he's attained, Benzino has no clue in his mind. There's no ability to get rewarded for any type of skill or song that he's done that's gonna equal anything that Eminem has done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think there's hate. I think Benzino truly hates on him for that reason. Like, skills. As weird as that sounds, I think the skills come into play on a big deal, bro. Because that's ego right
Benzino
there.
never had skills.
What? I mean, they had their songs, and I'm not going to talk shit. Benzino had their songs. They run Boston.
Yep.
Runs Boston, had
that's
their
it.
song, had the Source magazine. You know what I mean? Even tried to go bang for bang with Eminem, but it's not going to happen.
But that's it. It's just like as far as Boston. It wasn't as far as like the world giving a fuck about Benzino.
You know what I'm saying? His world was Boston, and that's why.
Your world is Boston.
Eminem's world was far past Detroit a long time ago.
Asshole Jordan Lucas from there.
Oh.
Massachusetts.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
He said, asshole Jordan Lucas. I
That's already like a whole separate story.
love it. Fuck Joyner. fuck Joy. Nah, Joy is dope though.
No, great rapper.
As an artist.
Shitty person.
Shitty person though.
Yep.
Most niggas are, bro. It is what it is.
Yep.
You want to walk us out so we get going?
Yeah, it's going, man.
Go ahead, my brother.
So, thank you all for watching. As always, please like and subscribe. You know, we here bring this entertainment to you every Sunday. We record. We're gonna try to do more lives in the near future. You know, we're just working on some stuff right now. Like, yeah, I'm back from Japan.
He's back.
Let's get this going. So, peace, love, and yo-yos to you all.
Have a good weekend, putos sucios.
Putos sucios.